Hi, Marco.
Hello, Carlos. Hello.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to. I don't have a name for this stream anymore. I don't have a name for anything. That's what I'm going to start naming it. Whenever Carlos is in the mood, that's what this is.
That sounds very wrong. Yeah.
Very wrong. Yeah. Carlos was in the mood, so Carlos decided to put a stream together.
Oh, in a mood. I thought you said when Carlos is in the mood.
Oh, a mood, the mood. Yeah. Well, listen, even when Carlos is in the mood, I'm probably better off on the street. I'm better off here than anywhere else. So just to leave it at that. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. It's Tuesday. I try to stick to my day, my time, because there is still people that do stream their regular times, and then there's people that jump all over and jump on top of people's graves and all of that good stuff. But I'm not one of those. I am not. Well, maybe I am. It all depends on what I'm streaming or what I'm doing. But I was in a mood to stream. I was telling Marco off stream that I saw a memory come up of the Splash Mountain Purge. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to go on, because that was one of my crazy streams. Because, you see that woman and that guy who you could tell they are not Disney people, but carrying those big bags. Go look at the thumbnail. It's there. Of all the stuffies, stuffed animals. What do you call them? Stuffies. Of Splash Mountain. They're up there. I keep pointing up there because they're right there above the ball of my head. So I don't know. I felt like coming down here to talk about it. I got a couple other things I want to talk about too. I'll bring up, not really talk about, a couple of thank yous, actually, to be honest with you. And I will do that once I say hello to some wonderful people that are in the chat. It didn't move for a while. There was two people there. I thought it was going to be really quick. I thought it was going to be like, hi, Mandy, hi, Catherine, hi, Jean, and then go right to whatever I had to talk about. But no, more people have popped in. Disney World Castle, Donna. Hello, Donna. Long time no see in this stream. I know I don't stream enough, so I don't blame anybody. But I have seen Donna on other people's streams, like Resort TV 1. Welcome in, Donna. Surf Bum John. What's going on? My wife, never again. We'll be home soon. Remind me that because I need to shut off the Bluetooth, Suzanne, or just talk in the car and you run the stream, okay? Marco and Suzanne. So everybody's getting a heads up. Once Suzanne gets home, I lose Bluetooth connection, and I hear a dog barking. Do you have a dog?
No, but because it's so hot in here, I have all the windows open. And there is a dog next door, so I have a great big window open there. So.
I'm like, I don't ever... 3 years of streaming with Marco, I've never heard a dog. All of a sudden, the dog is everywhere. Surf Bum, welcome in. So we, we're not going to lose the stream, but you will lose Carlos, and Marco and Suzanne will take over. And the chat has jumped. It really hasn't jumped. It just froze on my computer. Even though we just updated the computer, that's why we started a couple of minutes late, because the computer was updating for no reason, because it still sucks. It just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. So I got to scroll all the way back up. And it's not a Carlos stream without this craziness. So hi, Mandy. Hi, Marco is in the street. There's This Our Dreams. Jeff and Angela, no emoji. So Jeff is saying hi to everybody. Penguins Master. Welcome in, man. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Donna Jaworski, the lovely Donna. Speaking of Donna, we're going to touch on this right now before I forget. In the pinned comment, it's Mighty Blue up there, is Donna's link to her fundraiser. It's not to the channel in the stream that's on the 24th. It is literally the link directly to Give Kids the World, to her fundraiser. I've always wanted to do my own fundraiser, but I don't stream enough. I'm not big enough. Well, you don't have to be big to raise anything, but someday I want to do a fundraiser myself for Give Kids the World. But since I don't yet, I'd like to shout out always whoever's doing one. So Donna's is next on the 24th, her marathon fundraiser of baking and cooking and all the great stuff Donna does. So if you want to donate early, her link is there. I think there was $1,300 already raised of $10,000 goal. So just click the link, make a donation if you'd like, if you can, and yeah, there you go. And then watch Donna on the 24th, because I know I will be. I think, Suzanne, we're home, right? We'll make sure to be home. And if not, that's what the phones are for. We'll watch on our phones. Actually, I watch on my phone, to be honest with you. Julie McCollum, welcome in. Everybody else, everybody saying hi to everybody. I thought I saw something pop up on my phone. Surf John, you did not have to do that. A late birthday gift for Ethan, a $30 super chat. And what just happened? Oh, okay, we're going to the finger, folks. The finger has come out early. Let me scroll up. All right, there it is. $30 super chat. John, you did not have to do that. Thank you for that. I totally appreciate it. Again, super chats and PayPal's never asked, never expected, always appreciated. And just like, and we'll touch on that about a stream 2 weeks ago. Yes, anything for the kids goes to the kids. Anything else goes to the channel. I removed my phone completely from the car. It doesn't matter. It's still going to pick up mine because I was telling Marco our car has a mind of its own. Tina, T. Marie's Place, welcome in. Got to hang out with Tina and Flipper and the kids a couple of weeks back when we went out for dinner. It was a great time. Always catching up with them. Dennis Algazi, what's going on? Although Ohana listening podcast mode. Yes, he's already in bed. John, you may want to go towards Carlos Computer Fund. No, there is never a Carlos Computer Fund. Tina, I've been complaining about this for 3 years, and I have never, no, don't ever do that. No. Yes, Catherine, thank you, John, for the super chat. Greatly appreciate everybody saying hi to everybody. We're hitting the finger early. Marnik Moments, Garrett, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, Garrett. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. No, Donna, thank you. And because we're going to touch on Give Kids the World in about 2 minutes once I make sure I have seen everybody. Said hi to everybody. Top Cat, do you need mods? I do not, Top Cat. No, definitely don't need mods. I have gotten rid of mods. That's how many mods I don't need. But thank you for your offer. It's always nice to offer. Never seen you in my channel, so I don't know why you would think you would become a mod, but okay. Was that rude? Oh my God. Well, hey, it's Carlos being Carlos. And I just lit a comment up that I don't even know. I can't even see. So sorry, everyone, not paying attention at the bowling alley with the kids. Yes, that's what Suzanne is doing. Elena, welcome in, Elena. Long time no see here. Anyways, but I do see you overnights with Garrett. When Garrett does his overnight streams, it's always nice to talk to Elena out in Hawaii because it's really not, it's early for me, but it's afternoon for her out there. So when Garrett is streaming, so it's always a good time. Kevin Keller, what's going on, buddy? How's the gambling going, man? And I mean that in a good way. I know you were supposed to be at Twin River not too long ago. How did that work out? Glenn Castro, welcome in, Glenn. What's going on, my friend from across the street, up the street, somewhere like that. Hope you and Verna are doing well. Freak, I like mod for you. Well, Top Cat, it's nice to like things. It really is. Yeah, Glenn. If anybody didn't know, and Verna put it out there on one stream, I think it was mine. It was one of my golfing streams. Verna Marie, that you guys see in the chats, is Glenn Castro's wife. So if you guys didn't put that together yet, now I have. I am not breaking any rules because, Marco, now is my shelf crooked? I just pushed down on my tripod and hell broke loose. I thought you would like
the shelf's always crooked.
Yeah, the shelf is always crooked. I was thinking that too, Tina. What? No computer fund. No need. If anything, I'll just take Michaela's iMac and we'll call it today. Gambling, not so good. Same here. I haven't hit anything like scratch tickets wise. And bingo, been doing a lot of bingo at the casino, and that's not working out. But a lot of fun. I remember everything, right? Okay. I believe I'm caught up. And I think the computer's working out. So, a couple of things. And John, again, thank you for that. If anybody didn't know, and I think everybody did know, a week ago, tomorrow was Ethan's birthday on Wednesday. In the week, yes, that following Saturday, we were at the the weekend before, we were at the beach, just for a family gathering at the beach. And I streamed there, and a couple of people gave super chats for Ethan for his birthday. So, of course, that's all going to go to him. And John's too. So again, deeply appreciated anybody that did send anything, and you definitely didn't have to. So we appreciate that. Yeah. And this Saturday we did a birthday party. I know other people were asking on other streams that I and Suzanne were in the chat, like this, our dreams and Resort TV ones. If Ethan enjoyed his birthday party, it was a fun day. We did it in the yard. With family. It was more of a family gathering. not as big as it used to be. And Suzanne and I were talking about this after. From now on, we're just going to let him invite school friends and go do whatever that he wants because, Marco, we used to do family parties for Michaela when she was younger.
Yeah.
And it was at least, I was going to say at max, at the least 65, 70 people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was our annual surf bum, not surf bum, Archons. Welcome in, Richard. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's how it was. Suzanne has a big family, and you count all the kids and my family. My family's not that big, but it was always 60, 65, 70 people, always. Yeah. And I think 10 people showed up this time. So plus it was 20 total, 24.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. But, you can't count ourselves and my mother-in-law. It was her yard and my mother. But, yeah, it's not the same anymore. But Ethan still had fun. Ethan is Ethan. For the people that really know Ethan, like Jeff and a few others, Ethan is a different kind of boy. He just sticks to himself. He likes to be on his iPad, sit on the grass, go sit somewhere and doesn't bother anybody, doesn't even care to be bothered. So, but he still had fun. But thank you everybody that did ask about Ethan if he enjoyed his party. I appreciate it. Anyone get a wedgie? It's not a birthday party until someone gets a wedgie. I did not know that, Jeff. But if that's the case, then I owe you one. I owe you one. Hey, Carlos, good plan, Susanna Carlos, regarding birthdays. Yeah, we tried it last year, Garrett. We tried it last year. We took him to the go-karts. Actually, Tina was there. It was the first time I met Tina in person and Jay and the kids. And Ethan almost had a concussion because he crashed his go-kart really hard. I think I've told that story, but I'm not going to get into it now. But, yeah, we tried it last year, and a few kids showed up. I can't remember how many, 6 or 8, something like that. And I don't want to throw my wife under the bus, but this year it was her that decided not to. Ethan, again, like I just said, sticks to himself. We were worried. We don't want to be those people on social media. Nobody showed up to my son's party. We didn't want to be those kind of people. And and I will say I worry about that too. But she was more worried about it. She was worried that, 1 or 2 kids invite 15, 20 and only one would show up or 2. So she was worried about that. So she didn't want to do it. But I already told her we're better off with 2 or 3 of his friends than doing what we did because we spent a shitload of money. Excuse my language. And, for no reason. But, yeah, Tina's exhausted, feeling better. Anybody else kicking in now? Thanks for asking. Tina, did not know you were sick. Hope you feel okay.
Get well soon, Tina.
Yeah, Tina, sorry. Did not know that. I noticed you didn't hang out. Yeah, you didn't hang out. Never mind. I don't want to give anything away. But, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's put it that way. Brian K., what's going on? Welcome in, Brian. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Computer's acting like the computer, and I'm trying to, trying to work it out. But Brian K., welcome in. Mike Wazowski from Chicago, welcome in. He usually likes to put that, and he didn't, so I will say it. Mike Wazowski from Chicago. I also had this documented. Yes, Tina, I wish we had the crash on film. I really do, because it was horrific, the crash he did on the go-karts. Carlos, what's up? Finally caught you live again. What's up, Charlie? Hope you're doing well, you and Stacy and the kids. Great British Mickey Waffle, Ben and Becca in the house. What's going on? They'll be live tomorrow doing their, I think I read, they're getting into detailed reviews of resorts. I love resorts. I love the one we're staying at. Jeff just did a live stream from the resort we're staying at. Seems to think to be a thing. Go to Boston, come home sick. Yeah, it's when you travel anywhere. Oh, my God. I'm still trying to say hi to everybody. I'm sorry. CNR Bloomers, what's going on? Welcome in. Did I miss anybody? Catherine will be. I'm sorry if I missed you, Catherine. Welcome in. So, yeah, let me scroll back down real quick. Charlie's here. Everybody's here. All right. I think if I missed you, keep chatting. We'll catch up on anything. So, yeah, what was I saying? So, yeah, Ethan, again, everybody, thank you for asking Suzanne and I. Ethan had a great party. We got another big party coming up. My in-laws do are making their 50th anniversary of marriage. So the kids, which is Suzanne, her brother, and my kid's godmother, which is Suzanne's godmother, which is like a daughter to my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law's watching, but it's not a surprise. So we're throwing a big party. We should have 75, 80 people because the invite list is like 100. So Yeah. So back in the yard. No cooking. I ain't doing anything. Call us, what's your golf handicap? I don't even know what my handicap is. I don't even know how to know my handicap. Let's just say I average a good high 80 score at a really great golf course somewhere in the 90s. I'm not bad, but I'm nothing great. So, yes, hashtag #safe/mom. So that was that. This whole stream is just going to be me thanking people for that. Next thing I want to bring up before me and Marco just tee off on whatever we want to tee off. Suzanne and I received some mail. Just reminded me I need to touch on something else then. We received some mail. So it is Give Kids the World. We all know Give Kids the World. If you don't know, learn about it. You should know about it. Everyone wants to know how baby is doing, Mark. So, Mark, I'm going to give you the floor because my partner channel, Jeff, has asked the question. Everyone wants to know how the baby is doing.
Yeah, no, Naomi's doing really well. She's nearly 15 months old now. By the time she's flown, she's really tall. She's really growing. She's going to outgrow Beth in the next couple of years. She's really shooting up. But no, she's doing really well. She's so close to being able to walk now, like so close to it. She's pulling herself up on tables and chairs and all sorts, and she's just off in all sorts of directions. And yeah, she's happy and loving life. Yeah, everything's really great at the moment. Yeah. So
she's looking for all the fireworks. That's what she's looking for. She's like, where does Dad hide these things? Handicap is the number of strokes over 72. You shoot in there 90. Yeah, it's Well, it's a lot of math, and I do enough at work to figure out my handicap. I know I played decent enough to beat somebody who was supposed to be on stream with us but hasn't arrived yet.
He'll be listening. You know he'll be in the background listening. As soon as we can't mention
he said he was coming. That's why. He said he was coming. That's what I'm saying. So somebody I can. Damn right. Somebody I can beat in December, and another guy who is in the chat who is playing in December. I will be wiping the fairway with him. But so back to what I was saying. Give Kids the World. Everybody does their fundraisers and such, but we have come to know. And I thank Donna for this, and Jeff. And more importantly, Jeff and Donna, for helping us get to know Kellen, and I want to be sure I say his sister's name right, Kaylin. So it's Dad and Mom's Tommy and Stacy, Kaylin and Kellen. They have a channel, living. No, that's the other one. Oh my God, what is the channel name? I just screwed that up. That was so royally bad. Live in the Magic. You know why? Because I almost say the other channel's name, and I guess I did once, and you caught it. You caught it the other time. Live in the Magic. I almost say the other channel that I don't like. And if they're watching, oh well, now you know for sure that I don't like you guys. It's close to them, but Live in the Magic, Tommy and Stacy, Kellen, and Kaylin. Oh my God. So they have the channel again, Live in the Magic. They do parks, a lot of concerts like Jeff does. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I struggle a little bit. You know that. Thank you, Tina. Carlos. No, it doesn't take much to focus. They did a stream not too long ago, their fundraiser, which I know they do multiple ones during the year, but they did their live stream. Donna's making fun of me too. Everybody, that's fine. I love you guys. Make fun of me. Pick on me. That's good. I like it. I watched their stream Sunday. Such a nice family. They are a great family. They really are. I can't wait to meet them in person in December. But again, thanks to Donna and Jeff who showcased. I don't want to use that term, but it's the word I'm going to use. Showcased them a lot. They hang out a lot. So they did their stream, and I made a donation, just like I will with Donna's stream, and I mean we're on a monthly plan already. We've been on a monthly plan since the Beverly Challenge. If you all remember the Beverly Challenge with this and that. God, we're going back, 3 years now?
Yeah.
At least. So we've been on that since then, but we also have family friends who have stayed there, Give Kids the World. So we knew about it. And then 2 years ago, we went to the big light show that they put together, and we saw what it takes, what's there, and it's very heartwarming. There's right now there's two big charities that I will donate to. Give Kids the World is one, and I've always donated to the Jimmy Fund, which is up here in Boston, based in Boston. It's raised money to help with children with cancer and adults, young adults, but mostly children. It's a big Red Sox thing, so I've always donated to Jimmy Fund. But again, we donated, and I wasn't expecting anything in the mail, but Stacy had asked for our address, asked Suzanne for it too, and this came in the mail. If you guys don't know, this is Kaylin. I'm not even going to try to just present myself because we all know what happens when I do stupid things like that. We're going to try this. You guys, everybody that's watching me watches everybody else. So I know you all know who Kaylin is. If you don't, he's been on Donna's stream. He's been all over Jeff's stream. He's on his parents' stream. But this is Kaylin. If you want to know about Kaylin's story, any of my mods, feel free to go find that link that I know Tommy and Stacy have on their channel and put it out there. But this is called Darkness to Light. Kaylin painted this. I don't want to take this sticker off. I want to save everything the way it is. So I'm going to leave that on there. But if you can, again, let me present myself real quick. This came in a mail. It's a painting that Kaylin did. It's called Darkness to Light. How my heart felt when I walked into Give Kids the World Village. I know they say their last names on stream, but I won't do it on mine just because I won't. But, Kaylin, his last name, H10. He's a Give Kids the World alumni from 2014. But more importantly he is an ambassador to Give Kids the World. They have made him and his family ambassadors to Give Kids the World. You need to keep him in check. What is my wife talking about? Magic mail. It was magic mail. What did I say? I said magic mail. Didn't I say, good thing you are here, Donna Drossi, to keep Collins in line? What did I miss? I said magic mail. Didn't I say mail? Well, I want to touch on something else because I said the word mail. And Suzanne, you know what I need to touch on. Speaking of Stacy from Living in Magic, look, I said it right. And I didn't even think about it because I read it. Living in Magic. See, it's right there. There's Stacy right there. Stacy, good timing or any timing. Thanks for popping in. I'm trying to light your comment up, but it's not letting me. Perfect timing, yes. We received this in the mail, a couple of wristbands from Give Kids the World, which is really cool. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? I got a button now. I got a Give Kids the World button. I had them all in my bag. So I was walking around Disney last trip. They were all in my bag. And then I realized I lost two of them. So they're not on my bag anymore. They are not. They're actually, look. They're in there. Everybody that's giving me a button plus some of the pins I've bought, they're all in there. Actually, I'm lying. They're all right there. Because I was lying. I thought I looked quickly, but they're all here. Here's Donna's. We got Donna's cooking with Donna. We got Donna's. We got a bunch of buttons. We got a button. What do we got? Zippity Doodad. Not around anymore, kind of, sort of, but yeah, we still have this button. But we got buttons, so these buttons will be going away. Put away, not going away. But thank you, Stacy. I was going to send you guys a text, but I wanted to make sure I put this out there. So again, if you haven't ever donated to Give Kids the World, don't know anything about Give Kids the World, I am not the person to tell you anything about it more than what it is. It's part of what Make-A-Wish uses for a child. They make a wish to go to Disney and everything, all expenses paid. And I've heard this number a million times, but correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's $6,200 for one wish. And that is all inclusive for the family, not just the child. Even though it sounds about right, if it was Chapek's idea, $6,200 for a child to go to Disney. But it's not. It's for the family. Everything included. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is airfare included? I don't know. But everything is included there. All the meals, all the park tickets, all the accommodations, everything is included. If I'm correct, it's $6,300. It might be $62. It might be $64. I just text Patrick today. He's doing well. I've seen him put photos and everything. I still follow him on all the other social medias, but we all know what I mean. He's not here. I don't have one from Donna. You don't have a pin from Donna? Charlie, well, you're right there. You can get one a lot quicker than I can. So I must correct that injustice, Donna, so he's not over here crying all over my channel, please. You're supposed to wear them. Garrett, I wore my bag. I did. I had buttons all over the place. My bag was covered. Trust me. The alarm was ringing. It wasn't for the stuff that was in it. It was always the buttons. It was. Oh, even the security finally said, "It's like, really, you have all these buttons? You know, you're gonna come over here all the time." Yeah, it is what it is. I like showing them off. But then I lost a couple, and I'm like, I don't want to lose anymore, so I took them off. Yes, that's correct, color, so which is about 62.50. So I know it was in there. So if you can donate within your means, I like using that term. I think it was Kevin Keller that used that when I did a fundraiser for something or whatever it was. Donate within your means if you can to give kids the world. Right now, like I said, Donna's link is in the pinned comment. I'll keep pointing up there as if you can see what I'm pointing at, but you know, that blueness up there. Again, it's not the link to her channel. We will put that out all over social media for her fundraiser. Donna, you know I'm charging you a bucket of cookies, right? Come December. There is no reason I should not get cookies this year. Just saying. I'm joking. That's not why I'm doing this, but I'd like a bucket of cookies so I can drive home with. But Stacy, beautiful. I don't know if I can still hear anybody because I just lost an earpiece. Marco loves these streams. Carl's are dropping earpieces now.
They're so slick, these streams, Carlos. So you know.
Oh my God. So yeah, Stacy, again, thank you. Suzanne and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Yeah, you know, we weren't expecting this, but thank you very much. Love it. This will stay in the studio somewhere. The buttons will go in the box with everything else. And Suzanne already said the wristbands she is wearing down there. So I'll hook you up with a bunch of cookies. Not a bunch. I mean, just, you know, like what you gave me last time is fine. I don't need a bunch. But it's, you know, it's been a couple of years. You know, I want to try to bring some pizza down again this year. We got to bring a whole bunch of stuff for Jeff. Jeff has never had a Portuguese dessert. So we're going to bring a whole bunch of sweets down to Jeff. Nice. So that's dangerous. Last thing. Wow, we've been going. How long have we been going? 30 minutes and we haven't spoken. Marco has just said, hi, Naomi. It's great. Walking, lighting fireworks. We haven't talked about crap. Well, we've talked about a lot of great things. We haven't done what we normally do. This was sent to Discon. This is what they did too with that big fundraiser that Disney put together. I'd love to meet Tony Baxter and tell him how big of an idiot he is for changing Splash Mountain. He's a moron. He was very intelligent until he decided to be involved in that. So now Tony Baxter is just a moron, an idiot, in my opinion, but still a nice guy. Had to throw that out there. No Carlos Rant. Pat Sajak would like to meet him one day too, and say, hey, can I have an F or something? An F and a vowel, and can you give it to Tony Baxter? Okay. Marco's like, this was fun. Party pizza. Yes, we'll bring some party pizza. Coconut jelly sticks. We'll figure something out, Donna. But yeah, that's coming up too soon. When I said mail, and I want to backtrack just a second, I have changed. I got rid of my P.O. box. So if anybody would ever like to send magic mail, ask me for my address, like when Christmas comes along. That was the only thing I was ever getting was Christmas cards. Because if I was buying merch through people, they were sending it to the house. So I did not want to keep paying just to have a P.O. box for Christmas cards. So, yeah, I will send people my address. I don't mind. I have nothing to hide. If, you know, you want to come find me, knock at the door, ring the bell, I'll answer. Pat Sajak bought Kellen art at Discount last year. Nice. Very nice, Stacy. That's cool. But yeah, that's what the other thing I wanted to touch on, Neil, was that I got rid of the P.O. box. So don't try to send anything to the P.O. box because I don't even know what they would do with it. I don't know. It's been so long. Yeah, I don't know. But that's it. That's everything. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. Now we're going to go a little longer. I don't know how much longer, but we're going to go a little longer because I did put out that thumbnail. And yes, this week is, I'm knocking right now, but you won't let me in. Well, the cat's out there. He can't hear you. Once the cat hears you, then I'll go. I can't hear too well. If you saw the thumbnail, it was 2 years ago this week Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, it makes sense. 2 years ago, that Splash Mountain was announced that it was being changed into something Tianish. That's what I'm going to call it now. Nothing against Tiana, nothing against Princess and the Frog. You all know that. You all remember my rant. If you didn't, if you don't, go watch it. It's a cool replay. Go watch it. Seriously, I had somebody this week send a comment to me about that rant, and I was like, God knows when. Literally like 2 years ago. After they will return the mail. Well, I should go to Kevin and be like, is there any mail in my PO box? I wonder if can I add a change of address to the PO box? Like anything that's coming here, can you send it to my house? Marco has no idea.
I don't know. I mean, over here, I mean, I have a PO box here, and I have it redirected. So there's two options when you have a PO box over here. You can either have it delivered to your local sorting office and you go and regularly collect it, or you can get it redirected to your home address. So I have a PO box that redirects to my home address. So I can give my PO box out on my streams and my channel, and it just automatically redirects to my home address.
Huh. I gotta go there. I gotta go ask him that because I closed it, but they didn't ask me anything. So I just closed it. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I got to do that, but I got to check that out. But yeah, like I said, I got a comment about the rant. But it was 2 years ago that they announced that the change of changing out of zippity doo dah and all that good stuff. Yes, you can do that, Carlos. They'll forward the mail. Yeah, I got to go there just in case. Again, nobody ever sends me anything except for Stacy, but she had asked me for the address. Thankfully, she didn't go on the website because I mean on the page because I think I don't know if I've changed it or you can forward mail to. All right, thank you, Pete McDevitt, one of my partner channels, the second partner channel in the house. I work at the post. Oh, Kevin, you work at the post office. That's right, Kevin, you do work at the post office. All right, thank you. I'll be ninja mode for a few. My timer, my potatoes just went off. Donna, what kind of potatoes? What are we doing? Potatoes. I love potatoes. Any kind of potato. I was a mailer. All right. I know a lot of people in the post office here working. All right, cool. I got to go by there just in case. Just in case there's some mail popping up somewhere. But Pete, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, 2 years ago they announced the change. We're going to change. Drove me nuts. Still driving me nuts. After they announced what the name was. But more importantly, the purge. The purge happened. Everybody went nuts. We needed to have everything. We needed to have 38 Splash Mountain mugs. We had to have 52 pins and the pops. I'm looking at my pop. I got everything. I got the pop, and I think my shopper, my personal shopper, Jeff. I mean, yeah, personal shopper. But yes, the pops, the plushes. That's what the word I was looking for. Plush. The plushes. What else? But all the good stuff. All the good stuff we all needed to have. And all the eBay pirates. I haven't checked in a while, but I wonder if any of that stuff is still on eBay. I wonder if anybody got stuck with any of it. You went nuts, not everybody. Yes, Suzanne, I went nuts, and I'm still gonna go nuts. Wait, just wait. Mary Ann Hermosa, welcome in. Thank you. I don't remember ever seeing this lady here, Mary Ann Hermosa. Make sure you submit a change of address, otherwise everything you will receive at PO Box will get returned to sender. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go take care of that tomorrow because my bank is right next door to the post office, so I'm going to pop in. But so Happy Hearts, what's going on, Nicole? Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, so it was 2 years ago. I saw it come up in my memory. I'm like, I gotta go live and talk about it. I don't know. You remember? Do you remember that, Marco?
I remember. Yeah, people going crazy for the merchandise. Just like, yeah, it was over the top, wasn't it? And like you say, are people still doing that on eBay? Probably not right now. They're waiting for once the ride finally gets rethemed. That'll be when it's worth, or when people think it's going to be worth more. That's when it will appear on eBay. At the moment, because we've still got Splash Mountain in its kind of current form, the merch is probably not worth that much at the moment. But you know, when's the new ride meant to open? 2024, is it? In a couple of years' time. So in a couple of years' time, that's when you'll start seeing all the Splash Mountain merch pop up again on eBay at crazy prices.
But there hasn't been any Splash Mountain merch since.
No,
2 years, and they have not brought anything. The closest, and Jeff's down there, and Stacy too. But I think the closest was, and we have one, a Splash Mountain ornament that we found while we were down there that December, that pandemic December. So it's been that long without any merch in that store. I mean, they got stuff. They got shirts. They got towels and everything. But Splash Mountain merch in general, there hasn't been any in 2 years. But now, like I said, I wonder if it's on eBay anywhere still. I guess I could check, but my question too is, are we going to see that again, or is Disney smartened up? I know we still see it with lounge flies and ears. We saw it with, and it's over there, I could get up and grab it, but we saw it with the Electrical Parade lounge fly that now Jeff, every time he walks into a store, there's a ton of it. There's a ton of it everywhere. So I'm just wondering, are we going to see another purge like we did with Splash Mountain, where Suzanne says, I'm the only one that went nuts. I went nuts about the announcement. I'm talking about going nuts and picking up merch like that. Hey, Jeanette, welcome in. Dan, welcome in, buddy. Sorry if I missed you. Disney World is. I'm just wondering if there's going to be another big purge like that, and what would it be? What would it take? What would it take to have something like that again?
Well, it would for another ride. If another big name ride closed or rethemed, that'll be when there's a purge, wouldn't it?
I guess, like, not a.
Well, then what?
Like,
I mean, we talk about looking back and stuff in history, but if you look forward, I mean, what rides or attractions do you think are not necessarily going to be around in 5-10 years? I mean, I personally think Kite Tails is going to be around for decades. Kite Tails is the best thing Disney's ever done. That's going to be around for 30, 40 years, no problem.
They might be shredded by then, but they'll still be flying. They'll be down to one jet ski. Oh, they are down to one jet ski actually. But
Kite Tails merchandise. That's what we need. That will sell for thousands on eBay.
On eBay, tell me about it. You got it, Jeff. Get on that. But Jeff brings up Country Bears, and the
Country Bears.
Does Country Bears even have any merch? Have you seen any? I've never looked because I'll be honest with you, I've never seen this show in person.
It's not something I've looked for either. No.
No. So, but Jeff brings up Country Bears, and I was going to say before we did is the reasoning behind the change of Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Is the PCs of this world. So what, for Disney to change a ride, it would have to be for that reason, which would be Country Bears.
Yeah.
Hall of Presidents.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Do you get rid of Dumbo because of the crows?
Yeah.
Where
do you draw the line?
Right.
Yeah.
But just bought the ornament. They also have the shirt. Yeah, you're right. The new ornaments. There is the ornament. But they don't have anything else like plushes. I've never seen plushes or anything. I went to look for Splash Rant, but couldn't find it. Couldn't find a Splash Rant. Really? I don't remember what day it was. I've seen a shirt, but not really any other. Yeah, there isn't a lot of merch, but Marco's right. It would take something like Pirates, to change, for them to for merch like that, or Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Well, really, I can't see those rides changing. I mean, they already changed Pirates, didn't they? They got rid of the redhead kind of scene and sort of rethemed that, but it was just that one scene. It didn't kind of affect the whole ride as such.
Right.
So I can't really see Pirates being controversial in the future in its current form.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Charlie says when Pirates is replaced by Duffy Sea Adventure. It already did. Yeah, Kevin, it changed, but not really. Like Marco was just saying, just that one scene.
It changed, but not significantly enough for it to
no
make people go out and buy all the merch before it changes to.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I say, the announcement 2 years ago, and everybody went nuts, and the merch is gone. Merch is gone. If there's any, it's on eBay. You're not going to find it. You can find a ton of it in his house. I know Jeff's got some stuff, and Pete and other people, but it took him 2 years too to finally announce a name, a date. I am still against it all. Tag on this video, on this stream, just like the other streams, is Save Splash Mountain. I don't know. Do you think, Marco, because you're here, do you think, and anybody in the chat, you think Disney's going to smarten up and not do it?
No, sadly. I mean, I wish they would, but I don't think they will. It just seems to be this whole sort of direction that Disney in general are going, trying to be less kind of controversial, more kind of inclusive of absolutely everything under the sun, and I can't see them going back on this and saying, okay, we'll keep Splash Mountain as it is, as much as people might want them to. I can't see it happening.
I bring up that it doesn't. A lot of people bring up that it doesn't fit, and I always get thrown back in my face. Splash Mountain is an Adventureland. Adventureland is based on the South.
Yeah.
So where's New Orleans? It's in the South.
Yeah.
So I guess it belongs according to some people. I can't see me going from, no matter what direction you're coming in, whatever. Just and this has nothing to do with what Splash Mountain means to me. This is just me talking in general with anybody. I can't see you're on Big Thunder Mountain, and then you come off and you see Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Because they're going to change the outside. It's not going to stay the way it is.
Yeah.
It's not going to stay all rustic and everything. I just don't see it. I don't see me coming out of Pecos Bills and then, let me go ride Princess and the Frog. I don't. Bob is not strong enough to reverse the decision. No, but everybody around.
Have they got a name? Have they got a name for them? Sorry, Splash Mountain at the moment. What's it actually going to be? Do we know what it's going to be called?
It's going to be called. Okay, hold on.
I mean, Princess and the Frog doesn't sound, like a really exciting kind of thrill ride, does it? Just if you just go off the name. Oh, I'm going to go ride Princess and the Frog.
So somebody said it should have been Princess in a Log.
I like it. That's great.
Hold on, as we're trying to bring it up. Come on, bring it up. No, come on.
Oh, just found it. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Bayou
okay.
Adventure.
Yeah, good. You're a lot quicker than me. We all know that. Yes. It's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't excite me, the name.
No, and if you see the print with the log coming down, I guess they're adding branches to the top of to that big tree that's on top of Splash Mountain. They're gonna add branches and leaves and all this foliage around it. So again, you have Thunder Mountain, you have Pecos Bills, you have the redness of that area, the rockiness of that area, and now we have this beautiful green tree. I feel like Bob Ross right now. Let's paint some pretty leaves and pretty trees.
But again, this is happening more and more throughout Disney, isn't it? Things that don't fit in. I mean, like, for example, Maelstrom becoming Frozen. Maelstrom fitted in because it was Norway. It was all about Norse mythology and stuff. Retheme it to Frozen, which has nothing really to do with Norway anyway. And do you know what I mean? It doesn't really kind of, it's an okay ride, but it doesn't fit into World Showcase of having a Frozen ride in Norway for them. And this is going to be the same, isn't it, with Splash Mountain? It's just Princess and the Frog. Is it really going to fit into Adventureland?
I don't think so. This Pete ride is going to be called "This Tip Call Us Off." Yes. yes, listen. I have no intentions on writing it. I'm sticking to my guns. I have this again, just like how long? 16 years before I actually went into the Lion King show. Suzanne knows I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn greenhorn. I'm a stubborn Portuguese. When I say something, that's it. I have no intentions on writing this when it opens. None whatsoever. It bothers me that much. It really does. Yeah. There are no mountains. There's no mountains in a bayou. But then again,
very true. That's a very good point. Yeah.
Again, Adventureland is not based on the South. Thunder Mountain is not based on the South.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd still ride it, but wish they would leave the classic alone. Now, Donna, you're a better person than I am, and I'm sure you are. But I'm just no. I mean, Wendy, welcome in. I really don't care if they change it. What I care about is the fact that they don't seem to care if it fits in the theme and its theme park.
Yeah.
They don't. They just want to change because some people complained and they just want to get it done. And I get it. Bob signs Baxter's paycheck, and Baxter's fine with it. He's gonna put his signature on another ride. But considering he's the one that basically built Splash Mountain, you figured he would put up a bigger fight and say, leave it alone. And for many different reasons, many different reasons.
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, let's face it. When the Great Movie Ride closed, and we all heard it was going to be replaced by a Mickey Mouse ride, everybody was like, "What? That's not going to be any good." And yet, people really like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway now. So I'm kind of reserving judgment on what it's going to be like. But I agree in principle. I didn't see a particular need to go down the route they've gone. But let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what they actually do with it.
I've always been more of add, don't change, or add, don't replace.
Yeah.
Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, whatever it's called. Is it a nice ride? Yeah, it's cool. I'll be honest with you. If I do it once during the whole trip, I'm good with it. Now, the Great Movie Ride, and it might have something to do with a person's background, a person's likes. As much as you people don't believe me, I like movies. I like old movies. I like all the movies, well, almost all the movies that were in that ride. I thought that was really cool to see all of that. That was my big thing about the change. It was a great ride. There was no need to change it.
Yeah.
They could have added Minnie's and Mickey's Railway in many different locations.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room to build. They could have done that. Jeanette's got faith in Tony Baxter. Yeah, listen, faith in Tony Baxter, Jeanette. It's Disney. They're going to build a great. Well, the ride's there. They're not changing the ride, so they're going to theme it greatly. It's going to be a great theme. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that it's not going to look nice. Okay, I'm sure it is. I'm sure, especially at night, if they're looking at, there's bugs flying around, light bugs, whatever. I'm sure it's going to look really nice. I have faith in Tony Baxter and all of Disney to build something that looks nice. But I will stick to my guns and say there is no need to change that. The reason they're changing the ride is bogus. I'll leave it at that. And again, not to sit here and just rant about it. Do Philly crew, welcome in, Ron and Meredith. Gonna miss you guys. Well, we'll see them. They're moving, so you all know that. They're moving out. So we're not gonna be able to hang out with them anymore. But yes, I have faith that it's gonna look great. But the Great Movie Ride was something they shouldn't have changed.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But again, like I said, if you like movies, you like seeing that. It wasn't all for kids, but let me change it to this then. Hollywood Studios. They went from MGM to Hollywood Studios. It's still called Hollywood Studios. What is there inside that park?
There's nothing
that
other than
Indiana movies,
Jones.
Catered to right.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, and that's it. It was. I've got to be honest. Studios was probably the most disappointing part. When I was over there with my wife in 2019, I was so disappointed with Studios. This was just before Star Wars opened, so literally at the time that wasn't there. So you basically had Toy Story Land and Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. That was about it. It was a half-day park for us. It was so disappointed because I remember it in the good old days, in the glory days when it was MGM and it was a working studios, and you could do the backlot tour and Catastrophe Canyon and all those kind of good things. But you're right. I mean, now there's nothing there to do with the movies really, other than the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. But if they ever close that,
right? We were watching
just a normal theme park.
Jeff was streaming it this past weekend. Was it whatever it was? This past weekend, the weekend before, and I'm sitting on the couch, and that's exactly what hit me. Mark, was this is the only thing that makes it feel like Hollywood Studios, MGM Studios.
Yeah.
Back then, we had the great movie ride. We had Indiana Jones. You had the tram in the back that went around the.
There was wasn't there a Wild West stunt show as well? There was lots of.
I don't remember that, but there was the cars, the stunt car spectacular. I was not a fan. I saw it once in person. Suzanne and I saw it once, and I wasn't a fan. But it was something to do with movies. Now everybody can say, "Oh, there's Star Tours. That's a movie. There's Guardians of the Rise of the Resistance." It's all based on a movie, Star Wars, whatever.
Yeah.
That's not my point. My point is like Mark said, it was a working studio. That was cool.
It was studios, and you could learn about the processes of how these things were made and what goes on behind the scenes of films.
Yep.
That's what it was, and it's not anymore.
I love the walkthrough of oh my god, what was the tram in the back? I already forgot the name of it. the
backlot tour.
The backlot tour. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love was at first you go, I still remember you line up and you watch what's his name with the Pearl Harbor.
I got to be in that. I was so excited. I was one of the chosen
but you remember the beginning? We'd watch the TVs first. It was all the Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love Pearl Harbor's history in the movie. So that was cool. And then to go in and watch the stage set that you said you were part of.
I got to go in that wheelhouse and have all that water piled on the edge. Right?
That was awesome. And then you had the walkthrough before. Was it before or after the tram that you got to walk through inside the big building with all the props?
All the props.
That's
right.
Yeah. From all the movies, whatever movies it was in. Before or after the tram, you had the tram that you went and see. The spaceship from that's now they say now is at Magic Kingdom. Flight of the
Navigator. Yeah,
that was there. You got to see the stage house that was used for Golden Girls.
Yeah,
the outside of the house.
Yeah.
God, I'm trying to remember a whole bunch of stuff, but you had all of that. That was fun. Yeah, and I was only 22, 23 at the time. So it's not like I was an older adult where it's like, oh, Golden Girls, that was great. No, I was 23 years old, man. I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
I could have cared less about Tower of Terror. I don't even know if Tower of Terror was open yet, to be honest with you. But I could have cared less about it. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Indiana Jones. Now that's it. You're right. If they ever took that away, Walt Disney's plane, yes, Kevin, Walt Disney's plane was back there. There was a ton of stuff back there, and I remember, and there's people older than me here, and people that went before me. I don't want to call them older, but you might have gone before me. That tram ride was a lot longer.
Oh yeah,
it used to go into the streets of New York.
Yep,
and everything. When I went, it was only in the back. We could walk the streets of New York where they had the Osborne lights and all of that. So it was a lot smaller, but it was still enough. I remember the old ladies sewing. They were fixing costumes, for the characters in the parks and everything. That was something cool to see.
Yeah.
Now there's nothing. There's Indiana Jones.
Right.
That's it. I'm missing so much chat. I apologize. I see people saying hi to people that I don't even see in here. There they are. Mouse Talk. What's going on, Walt? Melissa, hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully on the mend. I know Melissa had a little rougher than you, so I hope she's doing well. Samantha Lowe, welcome in, Sam. Sorry if I didn't see you pop in. Just you wait, probably in the future. What in the future? Closing? Yeah, I hope not. I hope they don't close Indiana Jones.
No.
It's always a full stage, so I don't think they ever would. Not a full stage. I'm sorry, a full theater. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people go watch that. I don't know if they would ever. But then again, what do I know? What do I know? Do you remember Dick Tracy play? I think it was only like 2 years. I do not. Bill Steffen, welcome in. I do not remember Dick Tracy. I don't. But to touch on what Marco said, and this was only 2019, you said, where it was a half park day. Even for us, you are correct. It was just a half park day.
Yeah.
I say Animal Kingdom's only a half park day too, and everybody else in me, but
well, it is now. They got rid of Rivers of Light. There's not very much really.
No, well, come on, go sit and watch Kite Tail. Wait until you see Kite Tail. You're gonna love it. I'm telling you, you're gonna really love it. Suzanne can do without Indiana Jones, and Walt too just said, "I actually hope Indiana Jones show goes away. It's dated, and that area could be used for something big." It is dated, but again, it's all they have left of a studio. So, then change the name. And there goes the earpiece again. Change the name to the park then. Just take everything, take Hollywood out of it. Just change the whole thing. Amy, AGC Magic TV, welcome in. Thank you for popping in. I remember when Hollywood Studio used to be Java Parades. I remember reading that right. Gene, I welcomed you in already. But I agree, Carl. The name needs to be the name needs to be changed because there is nothing there that says it's a studio. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got off track from Splash Mountain. How do we get off Splash Mountain? How do we jump to Hollywood Studios?
I don't know. But isn't it, you think, if you could change the name of Hollywood Studios, what would you change it to? What would you call it? Maybe some people in the chat can come up with some suggestions. I'm curious to know what you would call that park.
Well, that's the problem. It's such a mix, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? You got Toy Story and Star Wars right next to each other.
You got that. Then it's like Tower Terror and then Rock and Roller Coaster. That one is. I mean, they're both thrill rides, but it's like one is scary, and the other one's a roller coaster. Boy, oh boy, I do miss Backlot Talk. Tell me about it, Walt. That's what we were just talking about. Backlot Talk was amazing.
It was.
I wish they would never get rid of the Mickey Saucer's hat. Donna, totally agree. 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000%. That was my favorite icon of a park. One of the park icons. Castle's beautiful, la-di-da. Epcot is now my favorite, and I guess will always be now. But I love the saucer hat. Now, people love seeing the Chinese theater. Sure, if the park it was a studio or movies, okay, fine, but it wasn't, or it's not. I mean, it was, but it's not anymore. Now, everybody likes the hat being removed. A lot of people like the hat being removed. I wish they would have just moved it somewhere. Maybe to the front of the park somewhere, outside the gates. Over where the ferry lands or something. A lot of open space there. They could have put it up on pillars where people could walk under. That would have been nice if they kept the hat. Still, but a different place. Oh, yep. I'm getting chat late, but me and Walt all of a sudden are thinking alike. That's unusual.
Yeah, Pete's saying move the hat to Springs. It's not a bad idea.
Could have. Yeah, could have moved into Springs. Yeah. Would have been another great location. But, like I said, I think outside the park, just because of it being part of that park, being the saucer hat, the icon, let's leave it there. But I also missed, do you remember the water tower? Where did the
water tower? Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, the water tower with the Mickey ears on.
Yeah, with the ears. Yeah. Water tower.
Yes, that's gone. Yeah.
That went away.
Yeah.
So much good there.
Yeah.
And to bring up the Osborne lights, again, they were just lights. Yeah. But wasn't that what everyone looked forward to at Hollywood Studios or MGM, whatever it was?
Yeah.
You waited for Christmas time because of the Osborne lights. And then they took that away. Yeah, just get rid of Hollywood Studios completely. You know what? I'm changing my mind. Leave Animal Kingdom alone. Don't burn it down. Let's burn down Hollywood Studios. Walt never saw the Osborne lights. Really, Walt? I thought you would have. We saw them. And the kids, we saw them the last year they were there. We caught them the last year. We happened to decide to go around Christmas time for the first time, and it was the Osborne lights last year there. We caught it twice. What an experience. Thankful to catch it in person. Definitely an experience to see it. You think the water tower is at Disney Springs? I don't think it is, Kevin.
No.
I don't think it is. Huh. Jeanette never saw the Osborne lights either. I'm assuming that's what she means. Wow. Oh, how many people had not seen the Osborne lights in person?
Yeah, well, I've never been there at Christmas, so I've never seen it in person.
No. Wow. Yeah. That's right. Brits love coming here when it's 130 degrees. But it's 130. Figure this one out. We're going to change everything right now completely. Kind of. We're almost done anyways, but we're going to change this around real quick. So, and we have a lot of British friends. I have a lot of British friends. Marco is British. He's one of them. The Brits love coming here in the summer. They love it. You guys love coming here. June, July, August, September. You're nuts. Marco, how hot it is?
I think what it is
right now.
Oh, it's really next week. They reckon it's going to be about 109, 110 degrees in some parts of the country.
And they're all complaining. I'm watching all over social media. They're all dying. They want what we call air conditioning. They call aircon.
Yeah.
Everybody wants aircon all of a sudden. I'm like, wait a minute. You guys love coming to this crap over here in the middle of July. How is it 5 days?
I don't think, to be fair, I don't think if people had a choice, they'd come in July, August. It's just that's kind of when it fits in with school holidays. And so that's really the only time that people with kids can come is during school holidays. So that's why I don't think people come for the intense heat in August.
We have teacher friends here, Suzanne and I, and they only go in the summer, and we pick on them all the time. It's like, no, but it's true. They're teachers. Yeah. It's the only time they can go, unless they went Christmas week or something when the schools are closed. But I laugh all the time. It's like now, especially this week, and I know it's very hot in Europe right now. It's very hot. I mean, Portugal's burning to the ground. That's how hot it is. There's fires everywhere. But I laugh. It's like, oh my God, I can't take it. I'm like, wait a minute, you were just here in June. How can you not take it? It's hotter here. I wish we had Carlos. Never went to Disney during the holidays. For the first few times we went, by the time we did, they were gone. That's unfortunate. It really is. That was, again, thankful to have caught it. Different inceptions of Osborne Lights and was there the last year, Amy says. I think Kevin is right. There is a water tower at Disney Springs, and I think it's the one. I think it's the one from there. Oh, I'm going to check that out next time I'm there. I mean, it could be. Probably just moved it. I mean, I guess they were rebuilding Disney Springs at the same time, and
has it still got the ears on, or have they taken the ears off?
No,
I don't remember seeing a water
tower. I think I would have seen it with the ears.
Yeah.
We were there during the Osborne Lights, but we just never made it over there. I never stayed at Disney Hollywood back then into the night. Yeah, Jeanette makes what Marco was saying. Back then, it was just a half day back then.
Yeah,
Again, Marco just said 2019. 2019 we're talking about for Marco. Well, Marco, has it really been that long since you've been here?
Yeah.
Because I remember Josh's streams with you and Beth here.
Yeah.
That was the Crazy Bananas. Wow, 3 years.
That's right. Yeah, February, March 2019. We were last time.
Wow.
Yeah,
time fly?
Yeah.
Doesn't time fly? Never saw them, but at least some of those lights were donated to Give Kids a World. Yeah, that's what they say. Some of the lights were, and I'm sure it's true. Not all of them, because 90% of it went back to the family. I don't know if the family has put them up on their land. I don't know if they still own all that land. And if nobody knows the story about the Osborne lights, Google it. It was, the Osborne family. I forgot what state. Put up some Christmas lights. Neighbors complained. So we bought the houses around them. I guess he bought out the neighbors and put up more lights. And it turned into what we saw at the Osborne lights, which was a lot. Suzanne and I have a few videos on our phones. I actually have a few shorts out on my channel. God, I miss those things. Just to be there with the Christmas music and the different Christmas music, the different dancing of the lights. Walt, yes. Have you never noticed? I am. Jonas brother. Yes. It's a hard plastic cup. I don't like to drink. I don't drink out of glass. We own a few, but yes, it's hard plastic. Jonas brothers. Especially Leslie. Welcome in. Sorry if I didn't see you pop in earlier. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We're going to Preston's birthday 15 years ago. I was with my wife 2 months too early. Now I'm paying for it with Florida heat. Are you there yet, Pete? Pete is going to be live. I wasn't sure when you were flying down, Pete. Pete will be live tomorrow. Any mods? You're all in there. Jesus. Get Pete's stream for tomorrow. You all know Pete. You all watch Pete. So not that you really need the link, but we'll put it out there. He will be live. Preston's birthday. He wanted to go to Florida. That's what he wanted. So they are going or are in Florida. I didn't know they had left already, but makes sense. But Pete will be streaming live tomorrow, 4 p.m. if I am correct. I believe Suzanne reminded me 4 p.m. tomorrow. Pete and Preston will be streaming from the park. So you don't want to miss that. It doesn't have the ears, but I still think it's the same water towers as Walt. Yes. So definitely flying with Dave and Brandy at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Are you really? Was that a secret about Brandy and Dave? I know they were going down soon, but I wasn't sure either. Oh, cool. That is awesome. Have a lot of fun. Wish we can come down and celebrate. But I'll take care of Preston with something down there while you're streaming or off stream or something. Pete's always saying, buy me a snack. Well, you're home. I can't just call, Stop and Shop, which probably nobody knows what that is. It's a grocery store. And send Pete a snack to the house. I mean, I guess I could, the way they have those delivery systems now. But it's so much easier to go on a Disney app and just buy something. So, yeah, check out Pete tomorrow, 4 p.m. for Magic Kingdom. Water Towers was put up in 2016 at Disney Springs as part of Entrance Gateway. Why can't I remember when
I can't picture it, but that's what people are saying in the chat.
Yeah, have fun, Pete. Have a lot of fun. Are the girls going too? Or is it just you, Annette, and Preston? Wonder. The whole family going? Or is Preston just getting party for himself? I hope he's just getting a party for himself. Even though he loves his sisters and it'll be fun with his sisters. But come on, man, go party by yourself. You only turned 15 once. I don't know. Marco, what do you got?
I'm still trying to think of possible names for studios. If studios was to be renamed, what it should be called. Because it doesn't need, like you say, it's nothing to do with any studios anymore.
No.
It kind of does need a name change. But I'm not quite sure what you'd call it because there's no I can't think of a name that would kind of encapsulate the mishmash of things now at studios.
No, you can't even like throw something adventures in there because
Yeah.
how much is adventure in there?
Yeah.
Donna says, Marco, you must be tired. It's getting late there, 10, 11 p.m. You kidding me? Marco used to stream.
Oh, yeah, I'm used to being up late.
You kidding me?
This is early for me.
Josh hasn't even started streaming yet around this time, and Marco's there until the end. So,
do you know what? I've just thought of a great name. We should call studios Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
There you go.
Let's rename studios to that and have done with it. Keep Splash Mountain as it is. Call studios Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and we're sorted.
Tiana's Flying Adventure on kites. The two dumbest things Disney has done recently. We're going to name the park after. Hollywood Showcase. No, because it's not a Hollywood Showcase anymore, Charlie. That's the point Marco and I are making. That yes, we could have rides based on movies, but there's all the parks have that. Peter Pan has a movie. Dumbo has a movie. You know, this Haunted Mansion has a movie. It sucked with Eddie Murphy, but you know, it's got a movie. So you really, it's not really a Hollywood Showcase. It would be if the tour was there, if Indiana Jones stays, if there was the great movie ride that shows you the movies and what's there and other stuff like that. If those buildings were still up, the studios itself, that's a whole different story. But got to take Hollywood out. Take it out. Take MGM out. Take Hollywood out. That's what you got to take out. You want to leave Showcase? Sure, Showcase. Something show. I don't know what, but it's
Disney Showcase.
Disney Showcase. Wow, I'd be Dreamland at that. No, it showcased movies, not a working studio. Yeah, well, but then again, like I just said, a lot of the other parks do as well. So I still think then got to just pull out Hollywood completely.
Yeah,
I've changed my mind. Keep Animal Kingdom. Just burn down Hollywood Studios. Amber's flying with us. Kayla coming Friday night. Awesome, Pete. Have a lot of fun, buddy. Have a lot of fun. Yeah. I think we're going to start wrapping up because, like Marco, it is getting late for Marco. That and Suzanne's almost home with dinner, and I have to be up myself. I mean, Donna at Disney World Castle, you worry about Marco. I need to be up at 2:30 on, I hate Wednesdays. I say it. Suzanne gets mad at me all the time because right before I go to bed, that's what I scream out. I hate Wednesdays. It's my earliest day, and it's longest running day. I work 11 hours tomorrow, so yeah, it's awful. But yeah, we're gonna start wrapping up. No golf. I'm golfing Thursday, but I'm not gonna stream it because I just want to go out and play, come home. Friday, I have a stream planned for Southwick Zoo. I tried that last year. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. The service is not the greatest there. It's just not the greatest. So I'm hoping, maybe the towers have been fixed or something and we can get a little better service. But we're going to go because Suzanne's on vacation. So we're going to do something. Saturday, we have a concert, New Kids on the Block, Salt and Pepper, Rick Astley, all together. I am streaming it. I don't care because Carl and Kiko streamed it from California, the same concert. And they didn't get in trouble. So I'm going to do it. I have front row seats, and I don't want anybody to think I have front row seats. I don't have that kind of money. It's front row up top. So nobody in front of me, nobody to block me. I can just place my phone down or hold it, and we're going to go and stream it. So until Suzanne yells at me. But I have seen this concert one too many times. Well, New Kids on the Block in general. So they sing the same songs over and over. Same dance moves. I like the music. I grew up on it. Yes, the mixtape tour. So Rick will, Nico de Greco will come in. So I'm just going to stream it. I don't care about the music and everything. So we'll let Suzanne and Michaela dance their night away, and I'm just going to put a show on. Great show, Carlos. See you all later. See you later, everyone. Yes, Charlie, thanks for popping in, buddy. $100 a hole. No, that might be in Disney. I got to talk to Dan and Jeff and see if they want to play for some money. I heard that Dan had asked somebody else who is in this community that streams on Thursdays if he wants to play. So maybe I'll take some of Hair Boy's money too. We'll see. So as soon as I said Hair Boy, this one knew exactly what I'm doing. Salt and pepper, pass the copyright period. Tell me about it. See, I'm home and no interruptions. Awesome. That means food's in the house. So yeah, we're gonna. My daughter just started her new job today, 8:50 p.m. to 6 a.m. Chuff shift. Yes, Kevin. I used to bake back in the day for Dunkin' when they used to bake their donuts and actually mix muffins and stuff. Yeah, that shift. I will never ever in my life work third shift again. But then again, people tell me that's what I work now because I start at 2 a.m. Sometimes, just on Wednesdays, 2:30. Every other day, it's like 3:30 or something like that, 4 o'clock. But I like it. I'm home by lunchtime. Thursday, I'll be home. I'll be on the golf course by 10, and Friday, I'm home by 9. So it doesn't bother me one bit. But good luck to her and her new job and her new shift. Hope everything works out for her. So yeah, salt and pepper. Holiday copyright period, right? But New Kids isn't, unfortunately. Rick Roll. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great concert. If anything, $50 to park and probably $75 for 3 hamburgers or something. Because Marco knows he's in the business, so he knows how expensive it can be to eat at a stadium or something like that.
Yep.
I know who it is too. Oh, everybody. Well, I said Thursday, so everybody knows who it is. But besides that, Marco, do we have any fireworks coming up? Do we have any big announcements?
There are going to be some fireworks coming up later this year. I've just been given the approval to do. I did a big display at a church in Liverpool last year, public display, community display. They've asked me to do one again this year, November. So I'm starting to plan that now. So yeah, more firework displays coming up. More content on my channel a little bit later in the year as well.
Awesome. Make sure everybody is subscribed to Marco. Marco's numbers are up, but the watch hours are not. Marco's over. Yeah. He's got the subscribers. Need the hours up. Go watch some fireworks. Go watch some of his stuff that he's got on his channel. Yeah, let's get Marco up past that number. And I think I touched on everything. Surf Bum, rural carrier. Yes, all the postmen now are. Yeah, I think that's it. I thanked everybody I needed to. Pete, have a safe flight and a great time with your family. And
don't forget the link to Donna's Give Kids the World fundraiser.
Yes, the link is up top. Live stream is in 2 weeks, but you can donate early and donate multiple times. It doesn't matter. If you can, within your means, do the monthly plan. It's cool. It feels good to know that you're helping something out like that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So until the next time, everyone, which will be Friday, I guess. I'll see some of you on Friday during the live stream from out and about. Hopefully, because recently with golf, it's only been like 5 people watching, but I'm okay with that. I like it. I do. I really don't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. Numbers don't matter. Numbers don't matter. Until next time, see ya.